Hello, beautiful souls. Thank you for joining me here in this space always. Thank you for joining us in this space always. I wanted to start by saying that most of us are unaware, but we are proceeding under a false pretense and premise. Most of us are, usually. And we're unaware of this. And some of us are aware of this, or we're becoming aware of it. And that is where this beautiful transformation and change is coming into place. Now, what is this flawed premise, you may ask? This flawed premise is, I am concerned about what you think of me because I am concerned that what you think about me is also your concern of what I think about you. Something to think about, huh? Or something to feel on. Because this is a flawed perception in the fact that it comes from the egoic mind. The mind that is the trickster. This is the part of Maya that is the duality of myths, guidance, of whispering in our ear that which is not true. But we believe it because we have been programmed to believe it. And through this flawed premise, we view it as, well, if I think this way towards you or about you, then you must think this way towards or about me. Now, the tricky part about this is that whatever someone is thinking or perceiving of you, or that you think they are perceiving of you within that moment, actually has nothing to do with you or about you. It has more to do with what they are perceiving in that moment based on what they are doing in that moment. That's the tricky part. And that's the tricky part for our egoic mind when spirit starts to recognize ego. That we are all beautiful diamonds, simply just reflecting back to ourselves that which we are, or that which we are becoming, or that which we are fighting. Because the fight is always internal. It only reflects externally. Now, we are stating this because, since we brought up the law of attraction, the law of attraction is the underlying factor that makes this so important. Because you can only attract or perceive in another person that which is already within you, within your vibrational frequency. So if you are vibrating at a frequency that is less than love, that is in a defensive mode instead of a surrendering mode, that is in a challenging mode and a forceful mode and a controlling mode instead of a surrendering mode, then, or a receptive mode, then you are always going to perceive this through the law of attraction, because the law of attraction states that which is unto itself is attracted. That which it is unto itself is attracted. So when you get a reaction from someone that is less than pleasing, that is active in your vibration. Whether you realize it or recognize it or not, that is simply a part of one of the universal laws. It exists because this is how the law of attraction works. And for the majority, and not all, but for the majority, we look at it as, well, if they would say or do something different, we would feel better. If they would say something a certain way or a different way, or if they would act a certain way or a different way, then we'll feel better. But what we're wanting you to realize is that if you act a certain way, a different way, speak in a different way, and become that which you are, then you will perceive that which you are attempting to validate through the reactions or actions of another. And the even more beautiful thing about this is when you act in a different way, in a more loving way, in a more receiving and accepting way, then the other people around you, or maybe that person in particular, will start reacting and more, or actually better yet, responding in the way that you are. So if you're wanting to receive something from another person that you feel is out of your control. Take a deep breath in, and on that exhale, release the need for validation through another person, because all that you're seeking is always within yourself. You can choose love, or you can choose surrender. You can choose the law of forcing and controlling, or you can choose the law of attraction. It's always up to you. So when you're clean and you're clear and you're calibrated within your own vibration, then those that are on the same vibrational frequency as you are literally, there's like a clear path straight to you. So there is no buffer in receiving that which you are desiring, because you have already cleansed and cleared out that energy within you that was allowing you or not allowing you to perceive that which you already are and have been. It's simply about a perception shift within yourself in order to recognize the shift on the outside of on the outside of the external self. And this is all, again, about egoic identity and the release of that. And so if anyone would like help with that, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to help you. This is what I am here for. And I send you all, each and all, my love. And if anyone has any questions in regards to this or anything else, please feel free to reach out. And through presenting yourself in a more powerful, loving, receiving, and open way, then you can even walk into a room and have such a powerful effect that those around you are magnetized to you, because this is the underlying law of attraction. And so that which you are desiring to receive is already yours. It's simply up to you how you want to receive it. So we hope these words have resonated with you and offered you some guidance and assistance. We are sending you our love, our unconditional love, light, gratitude, forgiveness for ourselves, and forgiveness for those of you that are having a hard time with forgiveness. I send you the power of forgiveness within you, and I open up the clarity within you to recognize this. I love you all so very much. Happy holidays, and I hope to speak to you soon. Actually, I will.